Great. Hello, hello. Here we go. Here we go. I see lots of folks coming into the room. So exciting to see everybody's faces popping up. I love it. Hello, happy Monday. I don't know, Mondays I think are the happiest days to see all your faces popping up. It's not like I didn't just see all of you yesterday, but I love it. Look at all of the smiles. Hello, hello, hello. Hi to everybody in the room and everybody out there on Facebook Live. Thank you so much for joining us here in the Daily Antidote of Song. We are today on day 1009. Thank you so much, Carolyn in Boise, for showing us a reminder sign. I'm so glad that all of you have decided to join. For anybody out there on Facebook Live who is new, this is the Daily Antidote of Song. We're here every day at noon Eastern, singing one song, a little bit of discussion, sharing in some community. And you can always find us here every day, no matter what holiday or what anything. And so please jump in today and any other day you like. And let's say hi to everybody who's coming in here in the Zoom room. So first I want to shout out Katie in Gaithersburg, Maryland, who is running our tech today. Thank you so much, Katie. It's great to see you in here. Wendy Lanxner, our song leader for the day. We'll get back to Wendy in a minute and I'll tell you more about her. Wendy is new to us today because we are hosting New Year, New Friends Month. All month long meeting folks who are new to us, and what a blast. We've definitely been finding folks who are exactly the right fit for the Daily Antidote. Hello to Hoda in British Columbia. Great to see you today. Hi, Carolyn in Boise, Idaho, and thanks again for day 1009 sign. Delhi in Maryland, good to see you. Hi, Jim in New York City. Hello to Kim in New Hampshire, one of our song leaders. Nice to have you with us today. Jenny in Suffolk, UK. Hello. Hi, Sheila in Florida. Hello, Susan in Ohio. Nice to see you. Deborah in Kentucky. Great pigtails. Hi, Kevin in DC with the golden flute. Becky in Vancouver. Hi, Becky. Nice to see you. There's Bronwyn in Victoria. Nice to see you today, Bronwyn. Sarah in Texas. Hello. Amanda and Miles in Michigan. Hello, or at least Miles's pajamas. Hello to Christiana and Bob in Maryland, also giving us a day 1009 sign. Thank you so much. And Susan Miller in Seattle, nice to see you. Arlene in Berkeley, nice to have you with us today. Maybe raining there in Berkeley again today, huh? Fred in Silver Spring, Maryland. Julie in Ontario, Canada. Storm in Massachusetts. Ruth in Birmingham, UK. Nancy's Irish Cow in Washington State. Hi, Sandy Moore, coming in from Silver Spring, Tacoma Park, right around the corner. Nice to see you, Sandy. Hello to Kathy and Stormy. Nice to see both of you. Or Chico. Yeah, sorry. And Gary, nice to have you today coming in with the solutions from Massachusetts. Kate in Charlottesville, Virginia. Hello, John, maybe new to us today. Can't tell, I can't see you from here. Busy Graham, Carpe Diem Arts, yahoo! Nice to see Busy Graham, who is one of the forces behind this program and keeps us ticking. Jane in Texas, Claire in Boise, Idaho, Phil and the whole gang in Newcastle, UK. Nice to see you guys again, and hugs to your dad. Hello, Jerry, nice to have you with us today, maybe new to us. Hi, Jamie in Victoria, BC, Linda in Orcas Island, Annette in California, Leah in Illinois, Dan in Vienna, Virginia, Kevin Ennis in New Hampshire, looking like he's back home again. I hope that's true, and we're wishing you lots of good health. Hello to Jenny in Suffolk, UK. Hello, that's Jacqueline. It says iPhone, but I know that's Jacqueline. Nice to see you coming in from Baltimore. Hello, Ann in Silver Spring, Maryland. And folks off video, the Curly Tops. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, Smadar. Thank you for being here today. Marsha, Dale, Dick and Kathy in Victoria, also song leaders and hosts. And couple of folks still connecting to audio. Lynn in Connecticut. There's Kate in Florida. Hi, Len Seligman, another one of our song leaders. Nice to have you with us today. Carol in Connecticut. Isabel in Florida. Holy cow, Bob in Massachusetts, Jean in Pittsburgh. Everybody, let's take a deep breath. And Penny and Ralph are just popping in from Victoria. So there's a hello to Penny and Ralph. All right, let's take a deep breath, gang. What a happy, happy Monday to have such a great crowd in here, ready to cheer on our brand new song leader. So Wendy Lanxner, actually my neighbor in the other direction. Sandy's over here, Wendy's over there. Wendy Lanxner is a musician in residence at John Hopkins Children's Center. She is a teaching artist for the Arts for the Aging and for ArtStream. And she is the lead singer and bass player for Wendy and the Lost Boys. And we are super excited to have this superb song leader and singer and musician in the room with us today. Wendy, welcome to the Daily Antidote of Song.
Thank you. Thank you, Joe. It's so great to see so many happy faces. So many happy people ready to sing. It's awesome.
It's kind of fun, isn't it? Yeah, so what do you have for us today?
Well, I have a glockenspiel here. I thought it would be a fun change of pace. I'm sure lots of song leaders use guitar generally, so I thought I'd do something different. As you can see, we're in my basement studio here, and there's lots of crazy instruments everywhere. But I thought this would be fun. So we're going to do a round that I learned when I was a kid with my family. I'm sure there are some of you who also sang rounds in the car on very, very, very long car trips. And there were 7 kids. I have 6 siblings, so we had lots of voices to do rounds. And so we're going to do this round called the Singing School. And I believe it's supposed to be in the key of C, but that is just too high. So we're going to do it in the key of A. So there's a line, almost sing the E, but it's not really an E, but that's okay. All right. So here's the song. I'm going to sing the whole thing first, and then we'll learn the different parts. I will sing you a song of the singing school and the sounds you there may hear, of the do, re, mi, and the A, B, C, and the voices ringing clear. Sing the song with accent strong, full and strong, the tones prolong. That's a good part for people who like to self-identify as bass. Okay. Fa la 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 ha ha. Fa la 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 ha ha. Name the measure, sound the key. All must sing the E. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. All in every song we know. 2 beats, 4 beats, 3 beats, and then 2 are among the many things we do. Yes, that is a round. Okay. So I will sing one part of the round, and you should be able to see it in the chat. So in the chat, you'll see there's actually 4 parts to this round, and they all overlap. And if that's too overwhelming, just maybe learn one, and you can just keep singing that because it will work great. So here's the first part, and as you can tell, it's very major scale based, kind of like do a deer or something like that. Okay. So here's the first line of the first part. I will sing you a song of the singing school. Here we go. And go. I will sing you a song of the singing school. And then we have, and the sounds you there may hear, and the sounds you there may hear, of the do, re, mi. Try that. Of the do, re, mi, and the A, B, C, and the A, B, C. And the last line, and the voices ringing clear. So let's put that whole thing together. I'll just do that whole thing twice. So jump in whenever you want. I will sing you a song of the singing school and the sounds you there may hear, of the do, re, mi. I'm sorry, I'm singing like, I can't help it. Okay, I'm just gonna sing this part like Julie Andrews. Okay. Of the do, re, mi, and the A, B, C, and the voices ringing clear. One more time. I will sing you a song of the singing school and the sounds you there may hear, of the do, re, mi, and the A, B, C, and the voices ringing clear. All right, next part. Good? Are we ready? Here we go. Sing the song with accent strong. Try that. Sing the song with accent strong. And then we have full and strong, the tones prolong. I never really thought about this, but it's kind of good to prolong the tones of that part. So let's try full and strong, the tones prolong. All right, so that whole part, sing the song with accent strong. Sing the song with accent strong, full and strong, the tones prolong. prolong. Woo! Let's put those first two parts together. Okay. I will sing you a song of the singing school and the sounds you then may hear of the do, re, mi, and the A, B, C, and the voices ringing clear. Sing the song with accent strong, full and strong, the tones prolong. I know you all have it. I can't hear you, but I know it's good. All right, the next part. We have to warm up our, what do you call it? Our plosives. No, our articulation for this one. Fa la 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 la. Ha ha. So put on your pointy ballet shoes, your tippy toe opera shoes, and just lift up from the back of your head, and we're going to go fa la 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 la. Ha ha. Okay, try that. Fa la 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 ha ha. And then the next one, same words but different melody. Fa la 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 ha ha. Try that. Fa la 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 ha ha. Okay, those two together. Here we go. Ready and fa la 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 ha ha. Fa la 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 ha ha. Okay. All right, next part. Name the measure, sound the key, all must sing the E. Except I didn't play that very well. Let me do that again. Name the measure, sound the key, all must sing the E. Try it with me. And name the measure, sound the key, all must sing the E. All right, so, woo! So this is the third part, starting with fa la las. Let's do that whole part. And fa la 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 ha ha. Fa la 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 ha ha. Name the measure, sound the key, all must sing the E. Excellent. And remember, it's not really an E, but don't tell. Okay, last part. This is super easy. It's just a scale. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. All in every song we know. Let's sing that. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. All in every song we know. One more time on that. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. All in every song we know. Very good. The next part of that goes 2 beats, 4 beats, 3 beats, and then 2. And 2 beats, 4 beats, 3 beats, and then 2. One more time. 2 beats, 4 beats, 3 beats, and then 2. And the end of that section is are among the many things we do. Are among the many things we do. So we have 2 beats, 4 beats, 3 beats, and then 2 are among the many things we do. Yeah, let's do it. Ready, go. 2 beats, 4 beats, 3 beats, and then 2 are among the many things we do. All right, so the whole last section, starting with do, re, mi. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. All in every song we know. 2 beats, 4 beats, 3 beats, and then 2 are among the many things we do. Woo! Okay. All right, everybody. Man, this is a lot. I hope y'all had your ginkgo biloba today or like something. So I'm glad you have the words in front of you. Let's do the whole thing all the way through, okay? Starting with, I will sing you a song of the singing school. I'll do it a little slow, okay? Just, you know. All right, here we go. 1 and go. I will sing you a song of the singing school and the sounds you there may hear of the do, re, mi, and the A, B, C, and the voices ringing clear. Here we go. Sing the song with accent strong, full and strong, the tones prolong. La 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 ha ha. Wait, I'm sorry. Fa la 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 ha ha. Fa la 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 ha ha. Name the measure, sound the key. All must sing the E. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. All in every song we know. 2 beats, 4 beats, 3 beats, and then 2 are among the many things we do. Thank you all. So, Joe, should we try this in a round? I'm trying to remember how we do this.
Yeah. I mean, I think I was just trying it in a round. I can't say entirely successfully, but it sure was a blast. So, yeah, I think so. I'm finding it the easiest to hold that first verse and just keep repeating that on top of you. I see some nods in the room. So, yeah, can we sing it through maybe twice so that we have a chance to practice it?
Yes, I had this crazy thought. I've done this thing before where I've gone like this. Wait, let me see if I can do it. Row, row, wait. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. I was thinking I could play one part and sing the other one, but maybe that's too insane. All right, I will play through the whole thing, and you guys just do the first part. How about that? And then I'll play through the whole thing, and you can do the second part, or whichever part you'd like to practice. So
Love it.
I'll go through it the whole thing twice right now, just straight through. All right, here we
Yay.
go. All right, here we go. 1 and 2. I will sing you a song of the singing school and the sounds you there may hear of the do, re, mi, and the A, B, C, and the voices ringing clear. Sing the song with accent strong, full and strong, the tones prolong. Ba la 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 ha ha. Ba la 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 ha ha. Name the measure, sound the key. All must sing the E. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. All in every song we know. 2 beats, 4 beats, 3 beats, and then 2 are among the many things we do. I will sing you a song of the singing school and the sounds you there may hear of the do, re, mi, and the A, B, C, and the voices ringing clear. Sing the song with accent strong, full and strong, the tones prolong. La 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 ha ha. La 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 ha ha. Name the measure, sound the key. All must sing the E. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. All in every song we know. 2 beats, 4 beats, 3 beats, and then 2 are among the many things we do. Yay!
Woo! All right, that was so much fun. I hope you guys were having as much fun as I was. Hope you're having more success than I was, but as much fun as I was. So one of the things that I love about the fact that we live stream this is that when we're all done, those of us who are slower learners can go back to the live stream and actually practice it again. And I know I'm going to do it. This is a great round. I can't believe I've never heard it before. Wendy, tell us about where you found this. How did this come into your life? And what do you want to teach us about the song?
Well, as I mentioned, we used to sing this in the car. This is what we did. For most of my childhood, we lived in the DC area, but we always vacationed on Cape Cod, which is 500 miles away, at least. And so that's where I learned it. I just learned it from, I think my mom taught it to us. She was a voice major in college. But both my parents liked to sing a lot. In fact, there was another one we did called Zena Zena. Does anybody here know that one? Okay, danger warning. Pro tip, maybe don't sing it when you're driving because we were driving and, we suddenly noticed my dad was going like 80 miles an hour. It's like, Zena, 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 Zena. Anyway, but yeah, that was it. It was word of mouth. We also did White Coral Bells was another one we did in the car. I see some nodding out there. White Sands and Gray Sands is a beautiful slow round. So yeah, so that was my first exposure to round singing. Was just as a kid, trying to pass the time. So wait, I can't hear you,
Yep,
Joe.
yep, I know. I got it. Thank you. Yeah, I was gonna say I love it. We used to do a lot of round singing in the car too, and I love this actual crazy story about what my family used to do. I don't know if anybody else in this room did this, but do you guys remember that show called Name That Tune? And they would like give you a couple notes, and you had to. So my siblings and I would play that in the car, but you know how siblings are. So, I can name it in two notes, or we'd get down to the part where like my brother would insist he could name it in one note and we'd go la. So yeah, cars and siblings, so much fun. But the music, as far in my memory, the music of car rides was like one of the most important and most memorable and most significant pieces of my childhood. Like it's a place where we were our own unit and there was so much beauty in all of that. And Wendy, did you say you had six siblings?
Yes, I feel really lucky about that my parents were so musically oriented. I mean, we lived in kind of a big house in Ohio at one point that had this front foyer with a staircase coming down, and we acted out The Sound of Music with like two neighborhood friends and like basically for our parents. And oh no, my dad was the guy with the colonel or whatever with the whistle. I forget. But we just did a lot of music play growing up, and
Yeah.
I'm very grateful for that.
Yeah, that's great. We did Godspell. We had every word of every Godspell, and we all each were different characters. And my brother actually then went on to actually be in Godspell twice, playing different characters. And it was just the coolest thing about how, yeah, anyway. I love all the nods in the room. This is like a room full of people who were, if they didn't get raised in a musical family, they got themselves into a musical family, not the least of which is right here. So kudos to having the music in your life, in whichever part of your life it is that you arrived at it. And I'm glad we're all here sharing this. Um, Wendy, what can you tell us about Wendy and the Lost Boys?
Well, actually, it's kind of an exciting new year for us because we recently added my friend Matt Jones on keyboards. And Matt and I were in a world music group many years ago, like in the 2000s, and called Bottomland. And we're moving into sort of a more of a New Orleans type feel with the music. And I love that music, kind of like funky blues, New Orleansy stuff. So, and we have a new drummer as of like a month ago, Carrie Perone Slankovich, who I don't know if any of you are familiar with her, but she and my brother Bill, who used to be our drummer, were friends in junior high. So it's crazy. We just had them in the same room over the holidays, and they hadn't seen each other in lots of decades. But yeah, so it's kind of going to be a fun new year for us, for sure.
That's that's great. So we've got two links in the chat for you, your Wendy Lanxner site and then your Wendy and the Lost Boys website. And that's where people will go to hear about upcoming events.
Absolutely. And I see this note from Busy about Malcolm Dalglish. Busy, I just have to tell you, my parents were really good friends with Garvin and Jane, and that's how we knew Malcolm. And I think they might have met them in Oxford. I'm really not sure. I know this is kind of off topic, but I was going through a bunch of stuff, and my very first play I was ever in, because I've done some theater too, was at Oberlin. My mom played Madame Parnell in Tartuffe. They wanted to hire a local person to play like the old person in the college show, and they needed a couple kids, and I was in it. I played a little kid when I was like 8, and Malcolm was in it. I saw it on the program that my mom saved for so many years. I was like, oh my gosh, Malcolm was in that show as a student. So anyway, small world story.
That's so cool. So, for anybody in the room who doesn't know, Malcolm Dalglish is a choir director and composer out of Bloomington, Indiana. Has not been in our room yet, but we are very much hoping he's going to be one of our new song leaders this month in the room, and if not, then soon after. So, Wendy, what else do you want to chat about? Can you tell us a little bit about your work with the aging?
Sure. Yeah, I do music workshops and sometimes collaborative with a dancer for older adults in various settings through Arts for the Aging, which is a DC based agency. And then I'm a music director for ArtStream, which grew out of Imagination Stage's access program for kids with developmental disabilities, mostly autism. And they were aging out. And then this was years ago, but a couple of people decided to start this new group, ArtStream, for those people who were aging out of Imagination Stage. And so there's 6 theater companies, and I'm music director for one of them. So we make an original show every year, and we're just starting that process right now. It's going to be a show that takes place on a movie set where 2 movies are being filmed, a pirate movie and one in the Wild West. So I'm going to write the music for it, and I have no idea what I'm going to do yet. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
That sounds amazing. I love it. So, did we mention the El Golfo? I can't even remember if we already said that.
Well, I see it's in the chat. Thank you, Katie. Yeah, Wendy and the Lost Boys will be at El Golfo on Saturday, February 18, for those of you who are in the area. So that should be a fun show. That's going to be our first show with our new drummer. So that's pretty cool.
That's awesome. So I know we've got lots of folks in the area, and we do oftentimes run into each other at special things, and especially our song leaders thing. So yeah, I actually see 2 people in the room who are nodding like they're going to be there. So that's great. Wendy, thank you so much. Is there anything else you'd like to chat about before we sing the song again?
Well, I see a note in the chat from Sandy. Hello, Sandy. Saying, can you explain how you do the round, just the I will sing you a song part? So maybe I should just review that one line just to get the melody in there, and then
I
we'll do
think
the whole thing again. Does that sound good?
I think that sounds like a beautiful idea.
Okay. Because the first line's actually kind of tricky. It is. So, I will sing you a song. So, I will sing you a song of the whoops, of the singing school, of the singing school. So it's, I will sing you a song of the singing school. Why do I keep playing that sharp note? One more time. I will sing you a song of the singing school, and the sounds you there may hear. I'll do that again. Of the sounds you there may hear, of the do, re, mi, and the A, B, C, and the voices ringing clear. Of the do, re, mi, and the A, B, C, and the voices ringing clear. All right, let's do the whole thing twice through. How about that? Do we have time for that, Joe?
Yeah, absolutely, please.
All right. 1, 2, 3. I will sing you a song of the singing school, and the sounds you there may hear, of the do, re, mi, and the A, B, C, and the voices ringing clear. Sing the song with accent strong, full and strong the tones prolong. Fa la 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 ha ha. Fa la 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 ha ha. Name the measure, sound the key. All must sing the E. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. All in every song we know. 2 beats, 4 beats, 3 beats, and then 2 are among the many things we do. Here we go. I will sing you a song of the singing school, and the sounds you there may hear, of the do, re, mi, and the A, B, C, and the voices ringing clear. Sing the song with accent strong, full and strong the tones prolong. Fa la 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 ha ha. Fa la 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 ha ha. Name the measure, sound the key. All must sing the E. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. All in every song we know. 2 beats, 4 beats, 3 beats, and then 2 are among the many things we do.
Woo, 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 woo. Everybody Wendy Lanxner. Wendy, that was so much fun. Thank you so much.
You are so welcome. Glad to be here.
I'm going to say that I was doing worse in the second round. Like I got it all in my head the first time, sort of, and then there's the pause and everything goes out of your head, and I had to start all over. So I'm super excited to go back and try again. That when I'm getting it right, it's so beautiful the way those sounds are layering. It's really, really fun. So I hope lots of folks will give it another try, so that when we all do meet up in person, we'll all know it well enough to sing it together, just like on the fly, right? Wendy, hope you can come back again sometime and maybe do Zena, Zena, Zena with us, because that's another really
There we
super
go. Sure, that'd be really fun.
But we'll have to tell Aloysius he can't drive when we're singing that day.
Exactly.
I would like to shout out a couple of folks in the room who dropped in. I mean, who came in after we already said the hellos. So lots of folks popped in, and a hello to all of you, but also especially to Alex Cumming, one of our singer-song leaders also, who's in the room with us right now. Hi, Alex. We're glad you're here. And Alex is doing a really fabulous project with/for us and our song leaders, and we'll be announcing more details about it in upcoming things. But also, please check your email for the doodle poll on when we are going to have our Santadote gift reveal party, so that everybody can show everybody else the gifts that they sent all around the globe, and find out who it was that sent it to you. So check your email. If you're new to us today, we have an email list. Please check out our website at Carpe Diem Arts, Daily Antidote of Song. And I can't think of anything else I need to say. Wendy, do you want to say any parting commentary?
No, just I think it's great that you all sing every day. It's so wonderful. So thank you for having me today.
Thank you for being here. Let's all give it up again for Wendy Lanxner. That was a blast. Thank you, Wendy.
Sure
Happy
thing.
rest of your day.
Yes, Happy
Let's
New
all-
Year, everyone.
Thank you. And a happy new year to you too. Bye, Wendy. Thanks so much for being here. It was really great to spend time with you today.
Sure
Uh,
thing. Thanks.
Yay.
Bye.
Let's also say goodbye to everybody else in the room. Can you guys all help me wave goodbye to Facebook Live? Facebook, thanks so much for being here today. And Katie, you can actually keep Facebook going today. We'll let Facebook stay in on our goodbyes today because they don't always get to see them. And everybody, can we do that thing where you actually look at the person I'm saying goodbye to when I'm saying goodbye to them, so that we all are actually waving at each other right in our own? Yeah, I love it. See, I'm so glad you guys like that too. All right, everybody, let's start with Kevin Ennis. Goodbye, Kevin. We're so glad you were here with us today. Thank you so much for coming all the way from New Hampshire. Jenny in Suffolk, UK, thank you so much. Bonnie in Boise, Idaho, thank you. Don and the Curly Tops, it's really only Willard. And wait, yeah, Willard and nobody in the background. Kathy and Stormy and Chico, thank you so much for being here today. And Katie, thank you so much for running fabulous tech for us today. Always such a treat to have you in this room with us. That was Findus shaking goodbye to all of you. Hoda in British Columbia, thank you for being here. And Carolyn in Gray, Boise, thank you for being here. And Deli in Maryland, thank you. Kate in New Hampshire, thanks. And we hope to sing with you again. That's Kim, not Kim, I'm sorry, not Kate. Kim Wallach in New Hampshire. And Kim is of the Short Sisters. And if you don't know about them, look them up. They're amazing. Sheila in Florida, thank you so much for being with us today. Deborah in Kentucky, thank you. Kevin in DC, thank you so much. Becky in Vancouver, thank you for being here today. Amanda and Miles in Michigan, thank you. Christiana and Bob in Maryland. Well, it's only the Christiana half, but we're giving lots of loves to Bob too. And Susan in Seattle, thank you for being here. Arlene in Soggy, Berkeley. I guess in a way, though, the Soggy is maybe hopefully useful in the sort of greater scheme of things. Fred, thank you so much for being with us here from Silver Spring, Maryland. Storm in Massachusetts, thank you. Ruth in Birmingham, UK, thank you. Nancy's Irish Cow in Washington State. Sandy Moore with a big smile on. Nice to see you, Sandy. Glad you were here today. And Gary in Massachusetts, thank you for being here. And Kate in Charlottesville, thank you for being here. Nice to see that big smile and your pretty heart in the background. Busy Graham, everybody give it up for Busy Graham. Busy Graham, everybody give it up for Busy Graham again. Busy Graham. Let's all do the Busy Graham dance. Ready? Yay! Busy Graham, that was for you. Busy's like, that's a very funny dance. Phil and the gang. It's actually Pauline and Phil and William. Yay! Hi, William. So nice to see you. Love when you join us. Thank you for being here. And Annette in California, thank you so much. Leah in Illinois, thank you. Dan in Vienna, Virginia, thank you. Jacqueline in Baltimore, so nice to see you. Thanks for joining us today. Lots of love to you too. And since Luda and Mark aren't here, you're taking their heart roll. I love it. Anna in Silver Spring, thank you so much for being here. Bob in Albany, thank you. Bob in Massachusetts, thank you. And Duck in Massachusetts, thank you. Jim in New York City, thank you for being here. Great to see you. Aloysius, thank you for being here. And drive carefully. Sarah in Texas, thank you for being here. Mabel and the Bears wearing their little sweaters. So for anybody who doesn't know what the Santidote is, what the Santidote is that we sent each other gifts all over secretly. So nobody knows who got what, but Mabel and her bears already had the reveal party, and Dory actually made those bears. Dory in Rhode Island, who doesn't know Mabel and Bob, made the bears sweaters. So I'm sorry, but I sort of feel like that just sums up the entire universe right there. Thank you, Dory. Thank you, Mabel. Thank you, Bob. And in Nashville, thank you for being here today. Cricket in Maryland. Dick and Kathy and Victoria, lovely, lovely, lovely. They got out of their pajamas during our song today so that they could turn the camera on and wave. Jane in Texas, thank you so much. Caroline in DC, Kat in Vermont, Alex coming. I'm imagining Alex in the background with like horns and funny makeup and like glittery things. And, you know, he also might be in his pajamas. Who knows? Jamie and Victoria, thank you so much. Lynn, thank you so much. Oh, Alex turned his camera on just to prove, in fact, that he is not. Yeah, is that a bathrobe? Is it a bathrobe or a sweater? Wait, we gotta know. Bathrobe and a sweater. All right. Thank you, Kat in Vermont. Thank you, Jamie in Victoria, Lynn in Connecticut, Linda Rose in Massachusetts, Penny and Ralph in Victoria, Luda in Victoria. So they're there and their hearts are there behind the scenes. I want to thank you all so much for being here today, for bringing another great bunch of energy, joy, and love to a Monday. You know, Mondays can sometimes be a little sort of like, and you guys bring all of it. Just thank you. Thank you. Love to all of you. See you all tomorrow. We've got new folks all week and so many exciting new folks all week. So please join us every day this week. We can't wait to sing with you. Lots of love. Bye again, Facebook.